put your tree hugger mind to sleep here. We're not wasting water. We're just moving it around a little bit. And, you know, down in the earth, tons and tons of microbes. You know, we inoculate the earth with microbes at our greenhouse and on our farm, and those microbes do the job of breaking down all the carcinogens, putting them back in their original state so that they're no longer hazardous to us. So the best place to put the contaminant is in the ground where there's lots of organisms to take care of them. Okay, now number two. We hear the fact that, I see this infomercial on television, and it's a great infomercial. I mean, if I didn't know anything about water, I'd call up and buy one of their units. And it says, you know, we leave all the good minerals in the water. Why would you want to buy a system that takes the minerals out of the water? You know, why would you want to take iron out of your water? Why would you want to take potassium out of your water? All those little rocks that are in there, why would you want to take them out? They're good for you. Well, let me ask you a question. If you go to the doctor and he does a blood test on you and he says you're anemic, does he tell you to go down to Ace Hardware and get a nail and suck on it? I think not. The kind of iron that's available to you that your body wants comes from your leafy green vegetables. Shucks, the spinach can't even digest that rock. There's got to be some microbials between the rock and the spinach, and it takes a long time to get that rock in the form that the spinach can digest it. So don't buy the argument that, don't drink RO water because all the minerals are gone. Those minerals are of no value to you from the organic side of your body anyway. Okay, so we've cleaned the water up. We've got it down to zero. We've done the best job that we can for the least amount of money possible to get it near zero carcinogens in the water. Now what are we going to do to make our ionizer work? We build a mineral bed. We have a capsule in here of minerals. Proprietary blend of both organic and inorganic minerals that re-ionize the water, re-energize the water. We bring the water slowly back up through the mineral bed. We bring the TDS up back high enough so that the ionizer will work. Now, one of the really nice benefits of this proprietary mineral bed does it not only have the minerals themselves in it, but we have 2 or 3 different proprietary blends of homeopathic frequencies that we actually program into the mineral bed, and so you get all the life and the vibrancy of everything that we have available to us coming back through this mineral bed. Now you see, this actually takes place in nature some places. You can be fortunate enough to live next to a bubbling spring that happens to come up through layers and layers of different strata of rock and granite and whatever, and come out with all these wonderful frequencies in it and all the purity in it. Most of us live in the metropolitan areas, and we live on a municipal water supply, and that water is beat up in chaos when we get it. They've tried to kill it, kill it, kill it. So what we've done is we've taken all the bad out that they put in. We bring it back through as natural a strata of rock as we can, with all of the energies programmed back into those minerals that we can program, and then we bring it over and we take it through the electrolysis machine, through the microwater machine. You ask, what is microwater? Maybe you're here and you don't know what microwater is. Microwater has several special characteristics to it. Number one, we split the water molecule clusters in half and we separate it by pH. When we get done, it's all OH negative. What's that mean to you? Number one, the water comes to you from the municipality in absolute chaos. It's been beat up. Everybody thinks of water as H2O, as just a molecule unto itself. You need to picture water, H2O, as a net, and all these H2Os are held together by weak hydrogen bonds, and there's 20, 30, 50, 70, 100 in a cluster, and like I say, in chaotic formation, very difficult for your body to assemble. With the electrolysis unit, we split those clusters up. We take them down to 5 or 6, put them in a very streamlined form, put them back in a sequence that your body can use. Therefore, you have a water that's wetter, as they call it. Hydrates you faster, hydrates you quicker. Number two, we separate it by pH. We take the acid side of the water and we put it down the drain, and we take the alkaline side of the water, and that's what we drink. Now, most people are far too acidic in our culture. If you don't believe me, just go over to the pharmacy and look at the antacid display. It's huge. That's just one of the symptoms we've had of everyone being too acidic. And then number 3, the water is OH negative. That means it has twice as much oxygen as your regular purified water. Your body wants to be alkaline aerobic. I've worked a long time to get my body to be alkaline aerobic, and you have to stay at it every day too, trust me. I had a catastrophe this last winter. My water machine broke, my juicer broke, several things happened at once, and you know, it was cold and the water line froze and I couldn't get it working again, and in a matter of 3 or 4 weeks, you know, I was sick. And so if you don't stay alkaline aerobic, any little parasite or bug that comes floating along can make a home in you. Remember, the key is the microbe is nothing, the terrain is everything. You stay alkaline aerobic, you don't care what happens out there. You don't care what's going on out there. You can go to the gym and you don't have to worry if they wipe down the equipment in front of you. You're alkaline aerobic. Microbe's nothing to me. I got the terrain. I'm alkaline aerobic. No home for it here. Now, just to briefly cover one argument that comes up against the micro water so often is the fact that people will say it does you absolutely no good to drink alkaline water because it goes right into your stomach and your stomach is very acid and it just turns the water acid and it's of no value at that point. Let me tell you how it works. And let me tell you about a book, Voltage is Healing, by Dr. Jerry Tennant. It's a great book. He explains it in the book far better than I'm going to explain it right now. I would encourage you to pick it up. I got it 22 bucks off of Amazon. But what happens is your body, the stomach, the pH of your stomach when you ingest food has to go to 2.0 to break down the proteins and the carbohydrates to send them through the rest of the digestive system. Now, if you are very acidic already in your stomach, when it turns on to make the hydrochloric acid, it doesn't have to make very much of it, and it can digest that food and off it goes. The bad news about that is the byproduct of the hydrochloric acid is sodium bicarbonate, and which is very alkaline. It has electrons to give. It's an electron. It's a scrubber in your system, in your blood system. So when your body makes the sodium bicarbonate in your stomach, it's absorbed through the blood vessels, and then it attacks the free radicals. It's got an electron to give. So when the food enters your stomach, if your pH is high, very high, because all of your body organs want to be high, the only pH that you want to take that needs to be low is your saliva and your urine. They want to be 6.4, 6.5 in that range there. But you want your stomach to get down to that 2.0 to digest food, but you want it to have to work a while to get there. Because the more it works, the more sodium bicarbonate that it makes, the more free radicals you're going to be scrubbing with your blood. And free radicals are what? They're the prerequisite to aging. That hated word. We do lots of things to keep from aging. So many benefits to the micro water. Buy the book and read about it. Go online and read about it. charismaculture.com, that's where you can find me. 602-762-2601. That's 762-2601, area code 602. That's where you can call me. We can put together a micro water unit that purifies the water, re-energizes the water, and then structures the water. And remember, you're not sick, you're thirsty. Don't drink dead water, drink the incredible one. Thank you.